Story. Her story. Movie night. What game is this? It's literally been on the screen for like 5 minutes. What the fuck? Oh. Is this a police database? Murder. Play.
You think it's murder? I mean, clearly it's murder. What can I do to help?
There's something weird.
Yeah, that's me. But February, that was months ago. What's that got to do with Simon's murder?
Wait, this is 7? Oh, it was like over a week or something?
I didn't murder Simon.
She murdered Simon.
You've got it wrong. You've got the wrong person.
She murdered Simon. Lock her up.
I'd like to speak to a lawyer now. You have no murder weapon. You have nothing.
Wait, big mistake. Why did you talk to the cops for a whole week?
Telling each other. Just that. Stories.
She's been talking to the cops for a whole week before getting a lawyer? Big mistake. Search term? Simon. Oh, there's more. Who the fuck is Simon?
Simon Smith. He works at Glass. They do windows, all kinds of glass. Simon does the more special work. Mirror making, feature windows, artistic things. Really beautiful things.
Oh, this is a tutorial. You can be more precise. Wait, to trade over here, type it into shirt, click search. To narrow a search, use multiple words. If you're working from a printed transcript, you can be even more precise. Use inverted commas to search for an exact match. To store a clip for later. Okay. What's this? Here's a database, a file, Freedom of Information form to get you gas access. Everything seems to work. They transferred the videos off their original tapes in 1999, did the Y2K thing hit, and they got mothballed. What the fuck did that sentence mean? No, but one has touched them since. I couldn't find the server with the detective's footage on. Possibly those tapes got damaged when the old archives were flooded in 97. I figured this would be enough. Take your time. Also, they never solved this case. What date is it now? Clock. Oh. Oh, okay. What's this? Rubbish bin. Hack. The fuck is this? That's a dude's face. What is this? Simon. Log off? Oh shit! I don't know what I expected. Simon.
Simon is 6 foot, darkish blonde hair, average
Just like me, for real.
He's clean shaven. If his beard grows, it goes ginger, so he shaves it. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with ginger hair. And board a photo. They said a spring photo.
This is kind of a weird way to talk about someone that just
This was
died.
taken last year on holiday in Rome. It's the best one I have.
Rome. Interesting.
It's the Rockington Arms. The Rock.
He's
It's
the
not by a
Rock?
nice couple,
Wow.
Richard and Susan. There's some other regulars there that Simon likes to drink with, and the barmaid they're having sometimes, Helen.
Helen.
Peter
The
said
Rock.
Simon had been in and had a few drinks.
Peter. Oh, I gotta write that down. I gotta get a notepad out. How do I get it? Can I have a notepad? How do I... No. I guess I'll just put it here. Peter, Simon, Peter, Helen, The Rock, Rome. I'll just write it here. I'll just use that session as my note-taking.
Yes, there's an Amstrad one. No one uses it for very much. There's a printer so you can write letters on it.
Nope.
Sounds
Word.exe.
You know, climb the tower, save the princess, that kind of thing.
Okay. I don't know. What the fuck is Amstrad?
Simon isn't the type to run off or do anything crazy.
Oh, I think he's missing right now. They don't know he's
Someone
dead.
must have done something to him, or there must have been
So,
some
yeah,
kind
this
of
is still pretty early on.
So what do we do next?
Okay, let's check Peter. Peter! Wait, what does 61 mean? There's 61 clips? You guys want to keep this on or off? Peter, the horse is here. Keep it on? Okay. Sheesh. Peter! The horse is here. Oh, there's only one. What about Helen? Was Helen mentioned again? One.
No. I think he spoke to Helen. She said he was upset
Oh, you have
about
three
Mark.
more. Yeah, okay.
I'm not sure what else he said. He
Argument.
likes Helen. He likes blondes.
Blondes. I'm just using this clip to take notes. Helen. The Rock. Argument. The Rock.
So, it was Friday evening. We had an argument. He left.
Tell me Dwayne's the
Saturday, he
murderer?
didn't come back. I waited all day. He
Saturday.
was supposed to go help Eric out with something on the Saturday afternoon.
Eric, Saturday.
Well, he didn't show. So Eric was ringing on the phone. I checked at the Rock, that's our local. They said they'd seen him on the Friday night, but not since.
Friday.
He still wasn't back this morning. It just isn't like him at all. Still not back by dinner time. It's getting dark again. So I decided to come and see you. His parents haven't heard anything either.
I'm Simon. The Rock. Argument. Friday, Saturday, Eric.
Oh God, I don't know. I mean, I guess the Rock. You've spoken to everyone there. Someone must have seen where he went. I don't know. So many things could have gone wrong.
Oh, they don't know that he's murdered yet. They don't know he's dead yet.
No, no one has been in the last few weeks. We had a plumber come in 4 weeks ago. Someone sang you from the Rock.
The Rock. Okay, let me try argument. Oopsies.
There's married couple stuff. A stupid argument.
It's her husband.
No one knows how to push your buttons better than those you're close to.
Okay. Oh, the argument has 10. I need to be more specific.
No. I mean, yes, we have arguments, but no, he never runs off. He always comes back. We make up. It's always that way.
We make up, we... Okay, what about Eric? I mean Friday. Same thing.
I wasn't in the house all of Friday night. After the argument, after Simon left, I left too.
Friday was when he went
I was
missing.
upset and I wanted to get away. So I took the car.
He wasn't there for Face Fort Friday. Oh no, that's a company bonding experience, man. You can't be missing Face Fort Friday. Try Saturday. Looks like a lot of stuff happened on Saturday.
I left the next day, Saturday.
She's lying.
I slept for a few hours in the car. And when I woke up, I came straight back. Simon wasn't returning my calls and I wanted to try and make up. I got back to the house and Simon wasn't there. And I...
She's pregnant.
Is there a bin?
Ew. You're disgusting.
It was late. Early Saturday morning. A week or so ago.
She's pregnant with
It
my
would have been the
child.
Saturday before my birthday. I
Birthday.
get like that on the weekends, have a lie-in, then want to get up and blitz the house.
What does blitz the house mean? Is that some kind of British? Saturday, Eric. Birthday, pregnant. Who's Eric? I think it's Berthu and Tic Tat Wat and Tingus. Who's Eric? Eric got 15.
Yes, there's a car that we share, a Cavalier,
Cavalier.
and a van he uses for work. It's owned by Eric, but we look after it.
He's
Both
pregnant.
of them are there now, parked on the street. I'm not sure about the keys for the van. I can look for you when I get back.
Okay.
Yes.
Eric is
That
pregnant.
would be in his wallet.
Wallet.
It's a Visa, a silver one.
His credit card?
He doesn't like to spend money he doesn't have, so he usually pays with cash. Eric convinced him to get one.
Who the fuck is Eric? It's just some guy that he's friends with from the bar?
He was wearing a shirt.
Wow.
It's a blue turtleneck shirt and jeans. He has a watch. It's a really nice one. That was a gift from his boss, Eric.
Oh, his boss is Eric.
He had his coat, a long grey duffel coat, like Paddington Bear. He would have taken that with him. It's not in the house.
Okay, he's fucking Eric. He's definitely fucking Eric. Cavalier. That's the car that they drive. Try birthday.
Yes, that's my birthday.
Happy
Not one of the
birthday.
big ones, but I guess you can see that.
Thanks, Munchkin.
39 months, tears of joy.
It was my birthday, like you said. We
Okay.
were going to have a meal at home. We had our meal. He gave me his present.
Present.
I guess I didn't like the present.
What was the present? Is that why they had an argument? Present.
No. Well, yes. He found out on my birthday.
Found out what?
I told him I
Oh.
was pregnant.
Found oh.
From when I woke up. Okay.
She's pregnant
I,
with her
I
own
woke up.
husband.
Simon was already up and he made me birthday breakfast of Eggs Benedict. We both had to go to work, so we saved presents till later. I got to work, had some birthday cake, children sang
Her
happy
husband
birthday.
is inside of her right now.
The birthday meal was a takeaway, and Simon gave me his
Wait,
present,
that's a lie.
which I didn't mind.
They just said they ate at
And
home.
after that,
And she just said she didn't like the present.
turned into a big argument. Simon left. I was furious.
I just caught her in a lie.
I wanted to get as far away as I could.
It's not my
and
birthday.
get some space to think.
Thanks,
Right,
Oliver.
Um,
Did you leave in the car? Okay, hold on.
It was my birthday, like you said. We were going to have a meal at home. We had our meal. He gave me his present. I guess I didn't like the present.
Okay, 25, 6:25, and then
From when I
2
woke up.
days later, she lied.
Okay.
Why? We're gonna find out.
I woke up. Simon was already up, and he made me birthday breakfast.
That's
Still
weird.
Eggs Benedict. We both had to go to work, so we saved presents till later. I got to work.
Work.
Had
That's a
some
good
birthday
one. Maybe
cake.
I'd try work. Work. Okay. Maybe try birthday present. Nothing. Pregnant.
I got pregnant. Both our parents had a big powwow.
You can't eat takeaway at home? Oh, I guess you could. I thought they meant like they had to eat home to make. Wait, what did she say?
I got pregnant.
Okay, but she lied
Both
about
our
not minding the
parents
present.
had a
She
big
did.
powwow. We weren't even in the room, and they decided we should get married.
What the fuck is a powwow?
Yes.
Married. Keyword.
Oh, I was sick again. This happens some days.
Oh, she's thrown up.
I'm pregnant. It's morning sickness.
A powwow? Oh, they're playing music. What's that? Oh, marriage. Parents.
It's Rapunzel. The story starts when she's born. Mother Gothel, a witch, takes Rapunzel from her parents and keeps her locked up in this tower.
She drinking? No, she's not drinking
Until they
alcohol.
pick up Prince. And Mother Gothel
hope
is
not.
furious, so she cuts off
Times
her
could be
hair,
different. It
throws
is
it-
1994.
Actually, her hair's already short here, so that's already happened. So she throws her into the wilderness, and Rapunzel is reunited with the prince, who's blind. But she kills him with her tears, and so it's a happy ending. Is that too much?
Hmm. Pregnant. Cavalier. Oh, they don't mention the car anywhere else. I want to know what the present was. What did he give you?
It wasn't the present so much. It
What
was
was
one of
it?
those arguments that had been simmering for a while.
What was
The
it?
present was a mirror.
Okay.
A nice mirror.
Mirror.
He'd engraved the glass, the kind of mirror a princess would have in a story.
Princess.
He made it specially for me.
What's wrong with the mirror present? Mirror. Princess. Isn't that's nice? Like
That really is
handcrafted.
fun. It was a present to myself. I shouldn't even be drinking coffee with the baby. It's been hard trying to give it up.
Do they know he's murdered yet? She said, wait, I don't know when she found out he's been murdered. Let me see. Murder. Do you know?
Yeah? That's me.
Simon's murder. Okay, so she knows that he's been murdered in July.
Murder.
No, like by July, she knew he was murdered. February. Try February. What happened in February?
I don't know. I probably had to pop out and get something. That's why I was speeding.
Well, she
And
got
that wouldn't
caught
be
on a
noted on my
speed
time
cam.
sheet. But I really can't remember back to February.
February. Okay. Did I finish looking at present? There's more, but I can't see it because I don't know it. Okay, try work.
My name is Hannah. H-A.
I just realized I didn't even know her name.
It's palindrome.
Oh, this is like
It reads
the
same
first
backwards and
time
forwards.
I think we just
It doesn't work from mirror though. It's not quite symmetrical, but well, I mean, you get the idea.
mirror.
Sorry. Hannah Smith. I live at 31 Gladstone Street.
Gladstone Street. Okay, try that. Gladstone Street, Hannah Smith. I think this is, oh, this is the first week of
Yeah.
interview.
Well, they have one for the Glaziers, but it's only for work. I can't remember the number.
Glazier?
It's in the kitchen. I saw it plugged into its charging cradle.
Excuse me. What the fuck is a glazier?
Diane is really nice.
Who the fuck is Diane?
She helps out with the Glaziers, organises the Christmas party, that sort of thing. They have 2 kids, really sweet kids. She used to look out for me when I worked there.
Glizzy. Diane.
I did.
I need to write that down.
Well, we met when we were 17, both working at the Glaziers.
Oh, that's where Simon works, because they said she was a mirror master. He was a mirror master.
Simon dropped out of school, went full-time at the Glaziers. That was Eric's generosity.
And Eric's his boss.
We moved in with his mum and dad. They had a spare room for us.
He's mirror master! He's stuck in the
It
reflection!
was a nice change. Time to myself, living there for those months, full of hope.
I don't know.
No. Everyone loved Simon.
So who killed him?
He's a
That's
glazier who
weird.
doesn't have much money. I don't know.
That was rhetorical, don't spoil.
I don't know.
Okay. Did I finish with the work? Oh no, there's one more thing I want to type. Oh yeah, Diane. Okay, now try marriage.
I hoover, I dust every week.
Hoover.
Maybe less. I once asked Eleanor how often I should dust, and she said, if people ask, tell them you do it once a week. But every few weeks is
I
okay.
think it's Frankie Lynn.
I think she was just trying to make me feel better. I mean, when I was there, she was hoovering every day. You know, ran an ordered house.
Damn, my dad hoovers
In
every
her
day because he fucking
generations,
loves
for the
hoovering.
Front.
No, we don't know how he died.
She
I don't
has
even know when he
secret
died.
stashes of cigarettes. Doug doesn't even know she smokes.
Doug.
When I was there, I saw her. She has these sort
That's a
of
new
porcelain vases, ornamental, next to the Reader's Digest books.
Stiff snot.
Cigarettes inside. And she still has them. I mean, last time I was there, I looked in a vase.
He's Ann
There
Will.
was a fresh pack.
I don't know when my dad. No, I don't know when Simon
Of
died.
marriage. And she still has a secret like that.
She's foreshadowing. Okay, Doug.
So, our sex life is probably fairly average for a couple after 10 years of marriage.
Wow. So dead?
Simon was very.
Do people
moral
talk
about
like
that
this
sort
in
of
real life?
thing.
Yes, British people
He wouldn't
exist.
just walk out there and sleep with anyone. He wasn't that kind of guy.
Okay, so they know that he's dead
he took
by
his
now.
marriage very seriously. After the kiss,
The kiss.
the next time, he took me back to the house, to our parents' house, to their house. So, it was definitely him. I sometimes think he wanted to get caught to prove to himself that we were different people. He told me about his marriage, told me how his wife was completely different to me.
Wait, is this like The Prestige?
I almost burst out laughing.
Twins.
Twins? Really? Are you really asking me that question?
I'm on to something. Ah!
Yippee.
Are you out of your mind? Twins?
Wait, didn't I just watch that? Wait.
Twins? Really? Are Are you really asking me that question?
Wait, 2794.
Are you out of your mind? Twins?
Is this the same thing? That's the same one, right?
Twins?
Maybe she has twins too.
Florence took me home with her.
Who the fuck is Florence?
Mother hadn't been expecting twins and had a healthy baby. I guess she was just happy for Florence to clean up.
Florence.
Take away the evidence that this was anything but a happy occasion.
Florence. That's a new name I gotta look up. Ah! Get away from me! That's fucking weird as fuck. Scaring the... Stop.
There were always princes and princesses. They were the special people, more important than the other characters in their stories. We knew we were like that. Twins. Magical. We were the princesses.
She also have a
We had
twin?
a poster of Princess Diana from the newspaper up in our attic. Had a pride of place. And underneath we used to put all our special things.
She's also a twin?
When her engagement was announced, we were obsessed with everything she did.
Oh my god, she killed
Her
Diana.
life went so bad. We felt for her. Her divorce last year just kind of drew a line under things.
Divorce. Okay, please don't fucking show the scary face again. It's freaking me out. Diana. Divorce. These are all the words I want to look up. Okay, let me check marriage. Okay. Parents.
No. I lost the baby.
Oh, that was fast.
Had a miscarriage at 8 months. We carried on
Miscarriage.
living at Simon's parents until, well, it was only a few months after.
Miscarriage. Wait, there's one more.
Then my
That's,
parents
oh,
died.
8 months? Oh, sorry.
It was the worst year of my life. A miscarriage and then my parents.
Damn, sorry. Miscarriage.
Yeah. They'd gone to bed feeling ill, thinking it was flu or something. The neighbour called me, I had to use my key to let
But
them
she's
in.
pregnant
We found them
again.
dead in their bed. And
What?
they'd been there for days. No one had noticed. Just awful. It was so soon after my miscarriage. The worst year of my life. I'd been so
Oh, the
happy to
parents
get
are
married,
dead.
and after that, it was just like, fuck.
What? Stop.
Yeah.
Stop staring at me.
I mean, I was infertile. Thought I was. They told me I was infertile after the miscarriage because of complications.
So she has a twin. She has a twin.
Hannah had a miscarriage.
Yeah, she said her name was Hannah Smith.
Conceived. It left her infertile.
She's the pregnant one.
Felt like the universe had corrected its course. We were aligned again.
What?
But Hannah and Simon were still living with his parents. They were married. Simon had a job at the Glaziers now. Eric had given him a full-time position after he left school. And then
What do you want? Okay, so I'm guessing her sister, her twin sister, didn't like that she was spending time with her husband instead of her and then killed Simon. And then turns out Simon also has a twin. That's my theory. Mirror.
the mirror. I can't remember. I put it somewhere safe. Upstairs, I think.
Everybody gets a
I haven't
twin.
looked at it since.
Upstairs?
Okay. I parked up on the street. It was busy, so I had to park down the end of the road. Walked up, knocked on the door, no answer.
Everybody has a
I
twin.
took my keys out of my bag and unlocked the door.
Maybe her twin
The
has a
main lock
twin.
was unlocked. You can tell because the key doesn't turn when you try to turn it to the left. I walked in. Simon's coat wasn't on the peg. I couldn't see his shoes in the shoe rack. I shouted out.
Yeah.
I walked straight into the kitchen because he usually sits in there to have a cup of tea and read his paper,
He's Britishing.
but he wasn't there. I touched the kettle. It was cold. I looked quickly in the living room. Nothing. So I walked upstairs to the bedroom and he wasn't there. I didn't search for him because it was pretty clear he wasn't there. I had a shower. The phone rang whilst I was in the shower. I didn't answer it. I think it was Eric. Then I was just exhausted. So I lay down on the bed and I fell asleep,
Okay.
though I didn't mean to. I woke up a couple of hours later and I was surprised to see no one in the bed next to me. And then I remembered where I was and what had happened. That's when Eric called again. This time I spoke to him. Then I called Doug and Eleanor.
Eleanor.
And then I decided to come and see you. Eleanor?
Eleanor. How do you... Eleanor. Like this? Okay. So Hannah is Simon's...
I parked up on the street. It was busy, so I parked down.
Hannah is
the road.
Simon's
I
wife.
walked up to the house.
think.
I knocked on the door. No answer. I took my keys out of my bag, unlocked the door. The main lock was unlocked. I could tell because the key wouldn't turn when I tried to turn it to the left. I walked in.
Who
Simon's
the fuck
coat
are
wasn't
you?
on
Why are
peg.
you saying the same
Couldn't see his
thing?
shoes on the shoe rack. I shouted out for him. I walked straight into the kitchen.
This is
He
not
usually sits in
Hannah.
there to have a cup of tea and read his paper. He wasn't there. I touched the
Maybe it
kettle.
is.
It was cold. I looked quickly into the living room. Nothing. I walked upstairs to the bedroom. He wasn't there. I didn't search for him because it was pretty clear he wasn't there. Then I had a shower. Whilst I was in the shower, the phone rang. I think it was Eric. his
Well,
boss.
maybe...
I didn't answer it. Then I came out and I was just...
Or maybe it is her.
exhausted.
She's kind of saying the same
So I
thing.
lay down on the bed and I fell asleep, but I didn't mean to. I woke up a couple of hours later and I was surprised to see no one
But she
in the bed
did
next to me.
say...
And then I remembered where I was and what had happened.
But how does she
That's when Eric
say
called
the
again.
exact
I
same?
spoke to him. Then I called Simon's parents. And then I decided to come and see you. That enough?
Okay, so this was July 1st, 14 hours.
Okay. I parked up on the street. It was busy, so I had...
It could just be her scripted answer. Doug and Eleanor. That's Simon's parents. So maybe it is the same person. Yeah, it's probably her plan to answer. Did I finish Mirror? Yeah. Try Princess. How do we know who's we can't tell yet.
Yes. I drove in here because I
Ding
remember when
dong.
I went over the river. And then there was a church. There.
Wait, Hannah's the pregnant one, I
And
think.
I probably parked... Well, I remember seeing a street sign called Princess Street. There it is. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it must be this one. There. Yeah. We were 17. It was a nice wedding.
Oh, she has it. One of them has a tattoo.
Simon looked very handsome in the photos. His parents paid for everything, but he's an only child, so it was important to them. It was what they called a shotgun wedding.
The
But
fuck
if you
is a
look at
shotgun
photos, you
with her?
couldn't tell. The dress was beautiful. It looked like Princess Diana's. The train wasn't quite as long though. There's a great photo of the bridesmaid helping to carry it out of the car.
Okay. The fuck is Gladstone? I think that's where they live. Oh, nothing. Anna. This one doesn't have a tattoo.
What are you doing talking about Eve?
What's Eve? That's a new name. Is she's communicating to her other self. Oh wait, no, that doesn't make sense with the tattoo. I don't know what that means. I don't know Morse.
Yes, my name is
That's a
Hannah
lie
Smith.
detector?
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Wait, what?
Across the road, where my parents first lived there, was a midwife called Florence. When Hannah was born, I was born at the same time.
Okay.
The midwife was there to help. I'd been throttled by the cord, probably wrapped around my neck by Hannah. The midwife told my mother I was dead. But I wasn't.
Okay.
She wrote all this stuff in a diary. Amazing what people will admit to on paper.
The diary. Get away from me. Eleanor, Eve, and diary. Try Hannah Smith. No. Try Diane.
Eric was like an uncle to him. They were pretty close. They spend a lot of time with each other, especially when they have to go to conferences.
That's not my
And
reflection.
his wife Diane.
Oh, Diane is Eric's wife. That's not my face.
Yeah, that's Simon's watch. It was a gift from Eric. He got it this year. It was a wedding anniversary gift. Steel.
Is
It would
still
have been
cool.
Diane who chose it. She has really nice taste.
Diane is Eric's wife.
That time, you must eliminate me. I was in Glasgow then.
How do we know the time stopped the moment he died, though?
Not really. He would go to the pub. He had
The
his drinking
Rock.
buddies there, but no one ever really came back to the house. Sometimes Eric, his boss, and his wife would come over for dinner. That would be us
excuse me.
returning the favour. Diane is a really good cook, into her trendy ingredients.
What's trendy?
And
Avocado.
last time, Simon cooked something off MasterChef. He got the recipe off Ceefax, and I did my Lloyd Grossman bit, commenting from the sidelines. I had to find fennel from the supermarket. Have you ever eaten fennel?
I got an achievement. Have you ever eaten fennel? Fennel. What was that one where I got... Wait, I think I can look at here. It might have been Hannah? Oh no, Eve.
Max LOL.
This one. Morse? This is the...
Daph.
What the fuck is she doing? I don't know. We'll just save it.
Well, my friend Eve.
Who the fuck is Eve?
I mean, she was a friend from when I was a kid.
Okay.
She was always more popular with the boys, and I used to hate
Okay.
her for it.
Thanks, Jake and Enrun and Sixth Toe Cage and
Really
SBS.
hate her sometimes.
Hate. That's a good word. Maybe I add that one. Hate. Hate.
Yes. We'd fight. We fought on the beach once, and I held Eve's head underwater.
Maybe Eve
There was
is
no
the
one
other
else
girl.
around. It was at the far end of the beach, and I held her head under, and I kept it out. And for a moment, I just wanted to kill her.
I did
And
that.
drown.
Before.
But that was it. It was just a moment.
It was just a moment.
We made up afterwards. It was a love-hate relationship.
So I did that to my sister when I was like 10, I think. Not water. It wasn't with water. It was with like a cord string, like plushy thingy. It was just for a moment. It's exactly as she described.
A police station. Yeah,
I was very young.
when I was young. We ran away on my birthday. Bob Dylan was playing in London, and we thought we could break into his tour bus
It's a long
and have
time
him take
ago.
us with him.
Crazy girl.
The taxi driver we paid to drop us off. I mean, we'd saved money, pinched a bit here and there to pay for the fare. He was suspicious because we were so young, so he told the police. So they came and picked us up and took me back to Portsmouth. My mum picked
I don't
me up
have a
at the
twin.
station. But I blamed everything on my friend Eve. So my parents let me off.
Wait, maybe they're not actually related. They just look exactly alike. Just like in Immortality. Taxi.
When I arrived in Glasgow, I was exhausted. The streets were empty. I was driving badly. And I hit a taxi. Not a big crash.
You tried to choke your little brother to jump rope just for fun. You were
The
6.
guy was
Yeah,
so
see?
pissed off because I didn't have a driving license on me.
Sometimes kids just are
I
weird.
told him I was pregnant. He made sure I got to the hospital so they could check me out. It was fine. The hospital must have details when I was looked at. There's a scratch on the car.
I didn't pay attention at all. Hold on, what?
When
The streets where I was driving, I hit a taxi. Wait, she hit the only car that was on the street. The guy was pissed because she didn't have a license. But she's pregnant. Is that when they like after the argument and she left? Maybe. Glasgow.
I got in the car and I drove. I just kept
One time you
driving.
actually killed your sister
Just
too.
kept going,
Kick
just
a
wanted to
W.
get as far away as I could. When I finally stopped, I was all the way up in Glasgow. I was so tired. I just had to sleep. Yes. I got to Glasgow, I was exhausted, so I pulled over and slept in the car. I woke up because a rubbish truck went past. Got some
Van.
petrol, bought a coffee
KW.
and a pastry. Tried calling someone from the paper.
Wow, how do people remember their days? Dude, if I got interviewed for some murder shit, I would be like, I did it. It was me. I did it.
No, I don't think so. Glasgow was deserted that early in the morning.
Someone just whispered in my ear. Okay, was there more for dining? No. Doug.
Yeah. I've been round to Doug and Eleanor's and they're
That's
very
Simon's
worried.
parents.
I feel sorry for them.
Okay.
I got a job to contribute, you know. Doug knew someone and I got a job as a dinner lady at the primary school. So it didn't matter if I could cook or not, just don't poison the kids. So you see, it's always been complicated between me and Simon. It's never just been the two of us. There's always been pressure.
Okay. There's like ominous sound. There was soft piano earlier, but it's gone now.
Florence raised me in her home. I never left it. She kept me out of sight.
Wait,
It wasn't odd for people to see a midwife with a baby, carrying in supplies, washing nappies, that sort of thing. I never knew any different.
So this could either be Hannah or the
I grew
imposter.
up looking out of my window and seeing her across the road.
Her, meaning Hannah.
I thought it was like a reflection in a mirror. She was me.
So, actually, we don't know if they're like exactly related. So maybe. Okay, so apparently the sussy lived with Simon's mom's house and she didn't let her go out. And then she saw Hannah.
Florence was a warm, kind person.
Because Florence is Simon's mom.
But she was broken.
Oh, another term, midwife.
When I found her diary, I also found a biscuit tin with other stuff in it.
Sewing supplies?
Old papers. Letters.
Oh no, it's Eleanor. Wait, then who the fuck is Florence?
Her story was in there.
Her story.
I never really spoke to her about it. I was far too young to really understand. I guess I just put it
A
to
midwife.
her later, once I was older.
Yay.
She had loved children, planned to have a large family, but her husband died in the war.
She kidnapped a
That's why they were
child
married for life.
because the woman had
She
twins.
could marry again.
She wanted a child of her own. So she kidnapped one of the
She
twins
was a widow from her 20s.
and told the mother that one of the twins died so she could take it.
I guess it was different then. You know, you married for life and she felt she could never marry again. I guess it was harder, a war widow. One of the dead. I don't know, maybe there was more to it than that. I don't really know.
Let's see. Midwife. I already got it. Diana. They said they like Diana. Okay, never mind. Divorce. Okay. Eleanor.
1984
1984.
was an awful year in the end. We were
It's
living at
literally
their parents'.
1984.
I lost the baby at the end of spring and my parents died in the summer. It was a hot summer, a heat wave. So when they discovered the bodies, it was just awful. Because of the circumstances, them dying together like that, they brought in a lot of police. A forensic entomologist. I had to look that up.
It's an
Because of the heat.
entomologist.
It's just awful.
Thanks, hashtag. It's a bug guy entomologist. I spelled it wrong. Okay, try diary.
No, he doesn't keep a diary. That's my thing.
Is this
I get
Hannah?
one, well, as long as I can remember, since I was a girl. It helps make sense of my day. And when you're forced to put something into words, it just gives you perspective. Everyone's on the same page.
So Eve's just a random friend? Why did she freak out about Eve?
When I was 8, Mother died. She slipped down the stairs. was an accident. I had read a diary at that point and I knew she wasn't my real mother.
Oh.
So I burned the diary that day and I left.
Florence.
Walked out and across the street.
And then she decided to fuck some shit up. Thanks, Goro. Goro and hashtag no Nate. Mother.
Okay. There's a girl and she's staring out of the window.
It's that other Sussy. It's Sussy. I don't know.
She's trapped. She's here. She's looking out the window because her mother won't let her out.
Yeah, it's Rapunzel.
I would have been a good mother. I was young, but I would have been a good mother. She was a girl, by the way, the baby. We were going to call her Sarah.
Sarah.
Simon wanted to call her Ava after his nana.
Ava
But
and
I didn't
Sarah.
want her to have a symmetrical name.
Why? Doesn't like symmetry because of her evil twin.
My mother called me Eve.
She's Eve.
Daph cheer.
She tried. Wait, so she did hang out with Eve and they.
Well, she wasn't my real mother, but she raised me. Do you want to hear the story? It's a real life fairy tale.
Eve. Wait, so what's wrong with Eve? We ran away. We thought we could break into her to have tickets with him. Taxi fare we pay with Portsmouth. My mom picked me up in the station. I blamed everything on my friend Eve. Wait, so her mom didn't see her and Eve and go like, why do you guys look exactly the same? The fuck? Maybe she ran away before. Her and Eve. Kill.
It was a love-hate relationship.
Kill.
What did your wife do? She didn't kill you. You think I killed Simon because he was having an affair? Well, I didn't kill him. I wasn't even there. I was in Glasgow worrying about whether my baby was still growing inside me. I mean, why would I kill Simon? I loved him.
She has a tattoo. Shit, is tattoo Hannah? It was present. I remember she said she... 8 years back, it was a present to myself. Baby. Warning, sick... Hold on, sickness. Who's sick?
Yes.
Morning sickness. Pregnant. I just want to make sure who's sick and who's infertile. Pregnant. She's the one that went to Glasgow. So she's Hannah. So Hannah's pregnant. But this isn't Hannah? They both wear wedding rings sometimes. Wait, kill. Thing's not a vaccine.
I mean, what if they were crazy? You hear about these crazy people all the time.
Yeah, she's wearing a wedding ring too.
Why would you, Simon, want to kill him? I'm not sure where the dollhouse came from. don't know if it was given to them or they inherited it, and they wouldn't have had the money to buy it, was so huge. It must have been taken up to the attic in parts and then reassembled up there. It's a beautiful thing.
Dollhouse attic.
Wallpaper to scale, little furniture, the lights work, mirrors, beds, big duvets and pillows.
So whichever one isn't
We spent
pregnant, the other
hours
one
and
is
hours
infertile
playing it.
because they
Invented all
had a
these characters.
miscarriage.
And families who lived there. We wrote paperwork for them all, passports, diaries. And gave
I
them
think
all
Hannah
elaborate
is the
stories.
pregnant one.
Once, a moth got trapped in there. We'd left a light on. It was making the most horrendous noise. We tried to kill it, but it was tough.
One of them is
We ended
pregnant
up crushing it under a copy of the Arabian Nights.
right now, but then the other one is infertile because they had a miscarriage 8 years ago. How do I remove this? Oh God. Pregnant, present. Oh.
Her story is that she'd waited for him to come back.
Story.
She put on my wig, some of my clothes,
What?
pretended to be me. They talked.
daph focus.
She'd enjoyed being me.
Who are you?
He said he wanted to be with me.
Are you
Then
Hannah?
he took out a present. Another mirror. Just like the one he'd given her earlier. That
Simon was piping both of them.
she went crazy, smashed the mirror. They argued, screamed. He hit her.
Oh,
So she grabbed a piece of the mirror and just swung it round. She cut his throat clean open.
and he died.
She'd only meant to scare him off.
Throat. Thanks Vincent Juice and Black
His body.
X Core.
Didn't reveal. And his throat. It looked like his throat had been cut. And I didn't see his glasses. He has these thick
Glass.
glasses. It doesn't always wear.
Okay. Glasses.
On his throat. How?
Wait, she doesn't know? This one doesn't know.
On his throat. How?
She's Hannah, I think.
Like I said before, it was 3, something like that.
Oh no.
I walked in, saw Simon. He was on the floor of the living room. His throat had been cut.
No, that was Eve pretending to be
There was a
Hannah.
lot of blood. Yeah, he was dead.
Actually, well, either Hannah's pretending to be Eve or Eve's pretending to be Hannah. Glasses.
No, he doesn't have any tattoos. He has a scar down here near his stomach, past his hip. Cut himself with
She
some
was in
glass.
Glasgow.
That was before.
So Hannah was in Glasgow
He
then.
looks just like the photo. Except
Well,
for the
someone's
glasses.
lying.
He takes them off with the camera. But he needs them to see properly.
Someone's lying.
He has to read. a newspaper or a menu in a restaurant. Not book so much, or watching TV.
Just arrest them both under the charge of bad vibes. Bitches are crazy.
Look, on his clothes, that would make sense. He made it by hand. I mean, he brushes the silver onto the glass. It's not how they make mirrors these days. I mean, he made the mirror, and he gave it to me.
Okay, she seems to like the mirror, but one of them doesn't like the mirror. And I think the one that doesn't like the mirror is the real Hannah. So that means this is Eve. Because Eve, I think Eve wants to be Hannah. So Eve dresses up as Hannah. And that means if Eve dressed up as Hannah, that means they had the fight. Eve was the one that slit his throat, and Hannah is the pregnant one that went to Glasgow. I think. Cause yeah, Eve wants to be her because she wants to, but then Eve could also be pregnant. Cause what if Hannah got the miscarriage 8 years ago? Wait, was it 8 years ago? 8?
Yes. He left after the argument. It was about 8 o'clock.
I need to know for sure which one was pregnant and which one.
I think when I drove back, it was about 8 or something. And I got back to the house about 3.
3? What was that sound?
I think so. I mean, to get into our garden, we'd have to climb through other gardens. All the gardens back onto each other, so you'd have to climb over 1, 2, 3 gardens to get to ours. I mean, did anyone see anything? Did anyone see anyone come and go? An intruder?
Okay, this is Eve. No, because she didn't climb through the back, she just walked in as Hannah.
I think it was that time, the first time, at the house, in his bed, that I got pregnant. Amazing, right? This fucking magic sperm.
Sperm!
And they say lightning doesn't strike twice. I didn't tell him. I missed 3 periods. I had pretty irregular periods anyway, but 3.
Oh, they both got pregnant.
I had always thought we were infertile. Both of us. I didn't tell him.
But one of them told him.
Just waited.
On their birthday.
Hannah and I were meeting for our birthday, and I told her because I thought she would be happy for us both. I think she was.
Wait, what? So Hannah was okay with Eve being with Simon? Infertile. What was I gonna look? I forgot what I was gonna look up. Oh, story?
Yes. Like a story. A beginning, a middle, and an end.
Okay, dude. Oh, sperm. Yeah, sperm.
Well, she has a knife. She's been cooking, I guess. She's been cooking him his favourite meal. She's his wife. He's asleep and she doesn't want to wake him because he's ill. That's why she's sad. Because he's ill and he might die.
What? What are you talking? Who are you?
It's kind of a sad story, so I'm not sure how it ends.
What, they're doing a profile on her or something? Sperm. No, spermly. What about magic? Ooh.
When beautiful people died, we always felt like it was a sign. You remember Princess Grace? Grace Kelly? She died in a car crash the year before we met Simon.
They met Simon together.
To speak to her, and that gave us the power to find him.
They're both obsessed over Simon's magic cock.
That people who died tragically leave some kind of magic behind. We used to share dreams. We used to wake up and write them down in our diaries immediately and compare them.
Ouija. Wait, really?
Hannah was so smitten with Simon. She started getting jealous. Didn't want to share. Even the first date.
Share?
We see Tom Cruise at the Old Odeon. We both went. Kept changing places in the toilet. We only had one best dress, so we had to keep swapping clothes.
Oh, they were sharing him.
Terrible bladder problems.
Cause Simon.
The next date, it was my turn. At the end, I let him kiss me, but that was it. We didn't want another Carl on our hands, and the Ouija board had said to hold back. After that, it was Hannah's turn.
So they both love Simon.
She slept with him. Broke the rules.
And Simon doesn't know there's
Deliberately broke
both
the
of them
rules.
at first.
She wanted to be the first to sleep with him. I mean, that's when she got pregnant. From that one time.
So Hannah's supposed to be infertile. Who was it? Carl? Oh, Carl's new guy.
Was he my first? No need to be so coy. No, he wasn't my first. That would have been Carl. He was a local boy in a band.
Okay.
He was a bit of a shit.
Sexy Carl?
Sexy. We were 15. No, I was 15. Carl was older. 17, I think. I was really into him, regardless of how he actually
Did they
behaved.
share Carl?
Lots of drunken teenage
Doesn't
sex.
say.
We did it in a church once. It's stupid. So he got tired of us and we
Us.
split up after about 6 months. It was sad, but those early experiences, they helped.
Wait, did they? Oh no, they did share Carl because that's why she said they didn't want another Carl incident.
Family.
They did. Holy, you're getting 2 for the price of 1.
Family. So Carl fucked off, and then there were other boys here and there, and then Simon. Differences? She's a better driver than me. She passed the test for us. I tried to take it and nearly crashed the car. Learned that you can't rely on confidence to get you through everything.
Oh, 1 for the price of 2.
She is
Yeah,
the
you
shy
got 2
one.
problems.
She was especially shy around boys.
I mean,
Unlike
this is
boy,
Eve.
I would have to pursue him.
Yeah.
It was that way with Carl. Hannah met him first. She had such a crush. I let him take my virginity after a night that his band had played at. It got difficult. When I was with Carl, we would have sex, but Hannah couldn't let him see she was a virgin. She had lots of excuses. After a while, we decided that I should take Hannah's virginity.
What?
It's not that different to a bruise, pulling a tooth, a graze. We used a hairbrush. After that, we took it in turns, though. I was always the one who seduced the boys. until Simon.
She fucked her sister with a hairbrush? I mean, that's not really a virginity. It's like... Virginity's when you got dick in there, not a hairbrush. I guess she means like breaking the hymen. Virginity. Virgin. Shy.
Yeah, when I was at school. I worked part-time in the front shop. It was sort of an extended family thing. My dad used to work there, my mum worked there before I was born. I took care of paperwork, filing, typing out invoices.
She said dad, so this is
It
Hannah.
was a good job for a girl back then.
Donk naked.
I didn't work a till or anything though. I was quite shy, so I wouldn't have liked to have worked a till.
She's shy. Yeah, it's Hannah. Hannah's shy.
No, he was as shy as me. I asked a friend to ask him out for me.
Eve.
We had our first date at the Odeon in North End. We went to see Risky Business. I had on my one best dress. Simon paid. He bought me a whisper, and I was worried about getting chocolate on my teeth.
Whisper. Oh, dress. Okay, so now we know they shared men in their lives. So now the question is, who killed Simon accidentally? And who is pregnant? Oh yeah, Bruce. Good one.
Bruce.
Oh, I thought that was
no,
makeup.
it's okay. I was going through the top cupboard in my kitchen, and the chair slipped, and I kind of hit the door with my face. I mean, hurt like hell.
I think Eve punched her.
The bruise.
It's on the wrong
I have
side.
a really fast metabolism, so stuff like that just comes and goes. I don't know if there's much more that I can tell you that I haven't already told the other policemen. I found the body.
So they rehearsed the same thing to say. They're trying to trick the police that they're one person, but I think the police found out anyways.
If one of us got hurt,
Yeah.
the other one would have to be hurt too. A grazed knee.
So the prestige!
When I lost my tooth first, we had to pull out Hannah's to match. Once, I slept with a boy who was seeing another girl. The girlfriend came up to Hannah the next day and punched her in the face, gave her a huge black eye. That night...
Oh shit, spoilers.
She had to do the
Dude,
same
that
to me.
movie's like 20 years old. The fuck?
She went too far. I couldn't see out of that eye for days. She snuck a frozen piece up for me from the kitchen.
Oh, Eve was the Rapunzel trapped in the tower.
So much of our bodies was synchronised anyway. We started our period on the same day. All our childhood diseases, stomach bugs, nits.
Because she's the cooler sister.
This was about 9. I went round and she was waiting for me. She was furious and so angry. The kind of anger you can only have towards yourself. We screamed at each other, argued, cried, we fought. I hit her back, left a bruise. I had my wig on from performing, she tore it off. Eventually, we grew tired of fighting and I left.
Oh. Scream? Screamed.
It was after dinner. I'd spoken to Sam's parents on the phone. I looked up for an early night and I suddenly had this thought. I think it was something his mum had said. She'd been speaking about old stuff, sad stuff.
Hairbrush?
About when we lived
You want to
there.
know about the pussy hairbrush?
About the baby.
Baby.
There's some boxes in the cellar, nursery stuff we never needed, and I never had the heart to throw out. I suddenly remembered that when I'd looked down there the week before, those boxes, that pile was in the wrong place.
So the ring is not a good indication of...
I went down there with a torch and went straight to the back, and that's when I saw the bin bags.
What's the bin bags?
Pulled them open, saw the body.
Oh.
I screamed, and that's when I called the police.
Simon's body. Okay, hold on. After dinner, I spoke to Simon's parents on the phone. Something his mom said. This could be either Hannah or Eve. Bin bag. Bin. Attic. Oh shit.
Yes. I inherited it from my parents, so it made sense to move back. Me and Simon.
No, they said they like
That
switch outfits too.
Days before the pregnancy.
But I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Reminded me of being a girl. The dollhouse in the attic.
Dollhouse.
Old things. We didn't sleep in my parents' bedroom for a long time. We decorated it as soon as we moved in, but it was another year before we started sleeping there. Yes, I read a lot as a child and watched lots of TV. Then the doll's house we had, we still have in the attic. It's kind of a fairy castle. We used to play out there and make up our own stories.
Well, she's in the attic. It's Eve. Eve is in the attic.
Could the hairs have come from somewhere else? I mean, could they... We have a lot of dolls in the attic. There's a Rapunzel doll with long blonde hair. Could they have come from there? She recognised me from the window. She told me to come inside, and she hid me. They had made the attic into a place where Hannah could play. It was a dollhouse. She hid me up there. No one else ever went into the attic.
Why'd you hide
It was her
it?
place.
Dollhouse. Chit chat. You done? What if I say yes? Is it over? No. Buzz when you're ready. Okay.
The legal stuff was completed very quickly. Hannah moved back in with Simon. Eric gave Simon the week off to help with the move. He decorated, modernised wallpaper curtains. Hannah insists the attic be left as it was, dollhouse and all. Simon never went up there.
So who killed Simon? That is the question. Simon Bin. Check the table. What table? Oh, this? Whoa, I'm missing so much. I mean, I kind of put it together though pretty fast. It's just like, I'm not entirely sure who, wait, bin. Is the bin bag one? I wasn't there. Excuse me, is there a bin? Oh, this is when she threw up. I slept for hours in the car. Next day, Saturday. Okay. She slept in the car. The other person slept in the house. 6:27. After dinner, I look really night. Body? Body. What the fuck? She got a guitar.
Really? Okay.
What?
Here's the rest. Oh, they laid a body on the doctor.
What the fuck is this? Okay, this is definitely Eve. Because Nathan... Who the fuck is Nathan? Hannah would be too shy.
Anything you sing may be used as evidence against you.
Yeah, that has to be Eve.
Can you imagine? I tried. I tried to get pregnant too, but it didn't happen.
I think this is
As it
Eve.
was so many boys, men. My body refused. I think my period stopped because hers had. I was pretty ill. I mean, how could we stay the same now? Felt like Hannah had really fucked things up. Set us down separate paths. We had become different.
Okay. I'm over here. So fuck. Yeah.
Yes. I speak with Eleanor at least once a day. Not that there's anything much to say. It's more just...
Oh, she did this so that she could go and change.
No, I'm okay.
Maybe.
Can I leave? Are you going to arrest me? No. They'd laugh you out of the building. A lawyer would make mincemeat of you.
Lawyer.
Are you arresting me? No. Fuck off.
Fuck off, mate.
Open this door.
Fuck off, mate. My son's a lawyer.
Yes, I understand my rights. No, I don't need a lawyer.
Oh, big mistake.
Yes, no lawyer. What are you going to arrest me for?
I think it's Hannah. Eve is she's just kind of chilling. Coffee. Ooh, bunch of coffee.
A black coffee, thanks. No sugar. I'm sweet enough as it is.
That's Eve. Eve is a Giga Chad.
No. I've had enough coffee for today, thanks.
That's Eve.
Glass of water.
Tattoo is Eve, I think.
Coffee, I guess. Milk and sugar.
That's Hannah.
A black coffee, thanks.
Sugar. I think.
A cup of tea would be good, thanks. Just one sugar.
Hannah.
Just the one sugar. Thanks.
Hannah.
Is that kind of recording?
Maybe.
Black no sugar.
Eve. Oh, this is probably to help you like figure out which one's which when they're talking. Oh, this is poor Simon. This is Hannah. Wait, so Hannah liked the mirror. That means Eve... No, Hannah... Eve didn't like the mirror? Is this actually Morse code?
What are you doing talking about Eve?
Maybe they're not actually twins. She just has split personality.
Are you out of your mind? Twins. There were always princes.
That mean, like, she said her parents Oh, but then the tattoo, true. I mean, mirror.
Silver leaf? No. He normally silvers them properly. This mirror, it's supposed to look antique. The reflection isn't as good. It's the perfect mirror for someone who doesn't like to look at their own reflection.
Mirror.
It wasn't the present so much. It was one of those arguments.
Made it especially for me. So this is Hannah, I think. Oh, that's why she said you made it for me. And then Eve saw it and didn't like it. So that's why she liked the mirror.
My name is Hannah. H. Gladstone Street.
Hannah. Leaf? Kush. Smoke. Just typing random shit at this point. Eve. Oh, accident, maybe? No. I already tried sperm. There's only one.
Simon isn't the type to run off.
What if I try palindrome?
He saw me singing one of my shows. Pure chance. Not sure I remember what he was even doing there. Afterwards, I had a drink at the bar and he came over and we got talking.
Was Eve?
I knew who he was. Obviously I knew who he was. But he didn't know who I was. He was fascinated by the likeness. He guessed my name from my tattoo. Told me it was a palindrome, like that would impress me. I enjoyed talking to him. It was amazing to be able to sit.
Oh, and then Simon met Eve as Eve.
All this time.
And maybe he fell in love with Eve.
He didn't tell me he was married. I'm not sure what he was thinking. He later told me it was like it was
Hi, Daph. I wish you have a great day. You
Bro,
too,
Eve
chat.
is literally his wife, but better. And then Hannah probably was like, oh, you found my better half. I have to kill you now. So it was Taco Cat. Thanks, Veer Mash. Probably, let me see, jealous. Nah, just one. I think this is when Eve says Hannah was jealous.
Hannah was so smitten with Simon. She started getting jealous. Didn't want to share. Even the first date.
Oh.
We went to see Tom Cruise at the old...
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's when she got pregnant.
So... He had two... Wait, does that mean he had two presents? Because he found out. Then maybe Hannah found out that he found out that there's two of them. And then got angry. Or something. Tea? And that's the tea.
Could I have a cup of tea?
Oh.
Maybe a fresh cup of tea?
No. Rules?
Okay. She's being chased.
Oh, this is probably when the police
she did something
were
bad.
having suspicions.
I guess.
And then they probably
She
had
broke the
different
rules.
interpretations.
Or maybe they think she did something bad. Maybe it wasn't her fault. She looked scared, not guilty.
Identity.
It just became our way of life. We would swap places and take.
Also, you don't see Hannah after this. You don't see Hannah in July. I think she got fucking owned somewhere.
A detailed diary so that we were on the same page. We had a list of rules that said what we could and couldn't do in any given situation. It was exhaustive. We lived a second life through those rules. Rules for things that could only ever happen inside our imaginations.
Permutations, goddamn.
It lasted about 6 months. I tried to carry on, but everything was different. Hannah insisted I not pretend to be her around Simon, let alone sleep with him. We didn't share him like the others. The rules had changed. Me living in the attic had become weird in a way it hadn't been before.
Wait, that's so freaky. Imagine if you're living with your wife or husband and then turns out there's a doppelganger of your significant other in the attic, and every time you spent with your significant other, it was like the doppelganger. That's basically what they were doing, because she lived in the attic and she said Simon didn't go up there. I would be like, holy shit, 2 Brandons? Finally, we could 3-stack Apex Legends. More friends to play games with. I want to find out about the mirror present again. Present. Oh wait, no, she says something about the leaf. I remember this.
Silver leaf? No. He normally silvers them properly.
Okay, I want to see who liked it. Silver.
Silver. Look, on his clothes, that would make sense. He made it by hand. I mean, he brushes the silver onto the glass. It's not how they make mirrors these days. I mean, he made the mirror. And he gave it to me. Yes, that would be in his wallet.
It's the Visa. Maybe Visa. Oh. Present. Check this again.
From when I woke up.
Simon gave me his present, which I didn't mind. I left. Wait. It wasn't present. It was one of those arguments. Present was mirror. A nice mirror. He engraved the glass. He made it specially for me. This is Hannah.
The present was a mirror. A nice mirror. He'd engraved the glass, the kind of mirror a princess would have in a story. He made it special.
Okay.
It wasn't the present so much, it was one of
Ah. Then what's this?
It was my birthday.
Didn't like the present. Wait! They both don't have a tattoo. Bro, okay, you know what? Chit chat. Buzz. Yes. Why? You think you understand why your mother did what she did? What? I'm Sarah. I'm the child? Huh? How do I... Yes. Oh, I can only type yes. Wait, no. Log off? Okay. Do what? What did she do? Did she kill herself so that we would only have one left? She killed Simon and killed herself. I said, no, it didn't let me type anything else. Okay, wait. Her story explained. Okay, hold on. Let me fucking read this. Everybody. The interview tapes feature a woman who introduces herself as Hannah, whose husband Simon has gone missing and later found murdered. Hannah admits that she and Simon had argued, but has an alibi placing her in Glasgow when Simon disappeared. As I lost where I was. Fuck. Oh, as more pieces of the interviews are discovered, it's claimed that Hannah is actually two women, Hannah and Eve, identical twins separated at birth by the midwife. Florence, whose husband died during the war, wanted to have kids but didn't believe in remarrying. So she faked the death and wanted twins, came one for herself. Okay? Florence deliberately kept Eve indoors as much as possible, and the twins were unaware of each other's existence 2 years later. Okay? When Florence died, Eve moved in with Hannah, and then they decided to act as a single person, keeping a common diary instead of rules. As Hannah. Hannah's parents were oblivious and assumed Eve was Hannah's imaginary friend. Oh. That's why they didn't question it when Hannah was like, oh, it's Eve's fault. Hannah began dating Simon, who she met at a glazier where they both worked. Despite their rules to share equally, Hannah slept with Simon and became pregnant. She became possessive of Simon and forbade Eve from interacting with him. Because of the pregnancy, Hannah and Simon got married and moved in together while Eve moved out to her own apartment and began wearing a wig. Oh. Hannah miscarried in her 8th month and believed she was infertile. And then later, Simon encountered Eve at a bar she was singing at. Smitten by her resemblance, the two began an affair. Oh. Yeah, we got that part. Eve became pregnant but never told Simon and hid the identity of the father from Hannah. Okay, I didn't get that part either. On their birthday, Simon gave Hannah a handmade mirror. Hannah revealed to him the existence of Eve and her pregnancy. From his reaction, Hannah realized Simon was the father of Eve's child. And then, after kicking Simon out of the house, she argued with Eve over the affair, causing the latter to leave to drive to Glasgow. When Simon returned, Hannah pretended to be Eve by wearing her wig. Thinking she was Eve, Simon gifted her a similar handmade mirror and professed his desire to be with Eve rather than Hannah. Oh, we're right! We just missed some details, yeah. And then Hannah became furious and revealed her identity, and then she accidentally cut Simon's throat. When Eve returned, she found Hannah sitting next to Simon's body. The two agreed Eve's baby was a priority, so they hid Simon's body and used Eve's trip to Glasgow as an alibi for the time of his disappearance. At the end of the final interview, Eve says Hannah's gone and she's never coming back, but mockingly asks, can you arrest someone who doesn't exist? She then requests a lawyer and says her comments are just stories. It's not entirely clear if Eve's story of being an identical twin is true, an intentional fabrication meant to confuse the police, or a case of DID, with pieces of evidence in game lending credence to each theory. Oh, so, and we're Sarah. So you don't actually know if she's an actual twin. Oh. Who's Sarah? Sarah was the baby that Eve was pregnant with. Oh. Yeah, I like this one more than Immortality too. Who was phone? Whose phone? I'll do you one better. Why is Sarah? Good question. But if they aren't twins, I mean, I think the question is like, were they twins or was it just one person having a multiple personality? How do I sort by? Wait, I don't want to sort my thingy. Sort. I messed up my Steam library. It used to be recent. Now it's not recent. How do I? Oh, recent games. The bruise is on the wrong side though. Mate, I don't know. Maybe she just was very. Maybe it was just severe. I already finished Shadow of Rose. Maybe it was just severe. I thought, didn't I play Home Sweet Home? Home Sweet Home game. I swear I played this. Oh, maybe not. Oh, it's only a, wait, did I get this? Home Sweet. Oh no, I don't have it. This is scary. Oh, scary. Oh, it's Thai. It's focusing on stealth. Oh, that is some fucking hose. Fuck sport. Play Inscription. It's literally in my cart right now. I was just gonna buy that. I don't like card games though. What if I don't like it? Yo, you guys saw that Disney's coming out with like their Animal Crossing or something? I think they called it oh yeah, Dreamlight Valley. Wait, it's already out? It looks so scuffed. Sorry, I'm reading something. It's downloading. It's gonna take a while. It looks so scuffed. I was looking at it. I was looking at some random person's playthrough. No, that sounds like the blue knees thing when he appears. He goes, or when you snap him away, he goes like. There's a new. Oh, it's not Eris to play that. I'm waiting for the download. Might. How was it? It looked okay. It's just very, it's alright. Signalis? What's this? Oh, I saw this on my page, my front page. What is this? Survival horror cosmic mystery. Ooh! My wallet is too low to cover this transaction. Oh yeah, I got a refund and I got a Steam wallet. $. Downloading, it's downloading. I need to download. It's because they gave me some money in my wallet. Holler, holler, get dollar. Have I played Omori? Oh no. This person's about to have their fucking soul crushed. Oh jeez. I'll just play this clip for good measure.
Garbage to people, but it's just because you can't see it yet. It's good. It just looks like garbage, and it smells like garbage, and it tastes like garbage, but only until you chew it for like a few weeks. If you put it in your mouth and chew on it for a while, woo, look at all this treasure. Hey, shut up, I'm getting hyped.
That's how I feel about Omori. It's very perfect. Wait, that's from 2 years ago?
Garbage to people.
What? Where? Holy shit. It's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go pee. It's almost done. You guys want some Christmas tunes?